Hello everyone. Hopefully we will catch some Pokemon tonight. Um, if I don't manage to kill them, as I normally do. I'll be starting in just a little bit. I'm just grabbing a quick snack and some water. Oh, and trying to decide whether or not about the cat cam, because they're both kind of hidden right now. And I don't think it will work that well. Alright, I am fed, I have some water, ready to start. Music's gonna cut off for just a second. Oh, I need to update the graphic with the third badge. So music's gonna stop just a second again. There we go. Alright, so I am down another member again because of Hoot Hoot getting pursuited. And I actually realized there are some trainers I have not fought. And I also have not... I can go fishing over here. So that could be a potential new member. Though weirdly enough, on the bright side, only having 3 or 4 Pokemon does make it easier to train them all. I'm also working on doing some sprite editing, so my sprite has shorter hair now. I'm not happy with it. I was up till about 2 in the morning working on it and trying to figure out how all that worked, and I will do more work on it later and make something I'm happier with. I also, every time I start up, I forget that Dermple knows Explosion. So I was sitting there eyeing it, thinking, oh yeah, explosion, that'll be good in this case. What? Oh, it's only level 14 though, so that shouldn't hurt much. Hmm. It's a little dangerous, but we do have 10 levels on it. Yep. Aw, I like that emoji, or emote. And it's a bird. Perfect. I'm gonna be stubborn though and not heal. I think we've got this one. Oh, healed the burn. Okay, okay, I got you. Yeah, I was more worried about the burn than I was the damage. If you get to Lava Ridge, you're guaranteed a new Pokemon from an egg. Can't accidentally kill that one before you catch it. That, first of all, sounds like a challenge. Two, I like the phrasing, if you get to Lava Ridge. I'm actually not too worried about getting there. It's getting there with at least 3 Pokemon I'm worried about. Steph could use some experience. And we've got a good number of levels on that Jolteon. What's Flannery and Normantory about? I thought both of them were underleveled and it was tense. I can imagine. Especially since with Norman, there's not really anywhere new. Turnbull, please learn something good. With Norman, there's not really anywhere else to gain some levels before you fight him. I was not looking at the screen and was just absent-mindedly pressing A, and I almost got rid of my only damage-dealing attack. Sorry, one of my only 2 damage-dealing attacks. But yeah, Norman's just mean. Draco Draconis. You can't kill a Pokemon in an egg. Pocket Robin drops the egg. I will... I am a bit of a klutz, so that's highly likely. How is... Half my Pokemon are paralyzed. Okay. I'm going to go heal before I try fishing. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Oops. Forgot that the bike was registered. I also forgot I had a bike. Oops. Might not get anything from here just because nothing will bite. I'm not particularly thrilled with this one. I'm just gonna keep chucking Pokeballs because I know if I attack it, it's dead. It's also only level 6. But Blissey are also worth a lot of experience. Now I am tempted to just kill it for the experience. The heal emote is from High Rollers, D&D podcast. It's... I hope I don't butcher this name. Quilled Ad Qualar. Narakakra Cleric, who is very bad at healing. Sounds like my type of cleric. Catch this one, kill the next. That is tempting. Of course, if it learns soft boiled, that could be a nice little heal bots to have. I don't feel like it. Sorry, Blissey. We're just not getting a Pokemon on that route. Okay. Have to remember... So we're heading to... I forgot those two were trainers. Our next destination is Fall Arbor. And then Lava Ridge. And I promise whichever Pokemon I see next, I will not kill. I just... Blissey was only level 6, and... I didn't particularly want to use it. Of course, I didn't want to use Durmple either, and... Durmple's holding its ground. Oh, we need to go get Rock Smash first, right? And that's this way. Isn't it Wally's family that gives it to you? Jan Bebsy, do you remember where you get Rock Smash? Derpal wants to be babied a little. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. Need to look up where Rock Smash is again. Oh, it's back in Mauville. Why did I think it was in this town? Oh boy, bots. Let me see if I can get rid of these. Steph, help? I'll send in Steph. To get rid of the bots and the Gengar. Did that get rid of them? And I didn't accidentally ban Jimmy Dean or anyone else right then, did I? Natu, tiny bird. I forgot about Tiny Bird. Speaking of other things I forgot about, there is an item down here that isn't really useful. Is this the house with Rock Smash? No, this is... Yep, this is him. Can any of my Pokemon learn Rock Smash, though? Derpal! Can finally do something other than explode and take 2 turns to attack. Finally. There's still 2 spam messages up. Yeah, it shows they're deleted on my end, but then it's also still showing them in the chat, and I don't... Let's see. Okay, now I see them. Banned. And banned. Thank you for catching that. There's it's like in OBS, the stream chat doesn't quite match up with the actual Twitch chat. I kind of noticed that last time, that there were messages either I was missing or they would show up very late on my end. And so I have to actually open Twitch up in a separate window and do it from there. And so that I don't miss anything in the chat. My brain is also mush today from staying up way too late, and then waking up early for work, and then work was just kind of non-stop until I got off. Oh, I also missed a message from Jam Bebsy earlier. Must admit, you've gotten less picky lately. Killed a Smeargle, Spinda, and something else on new routes. I'd say if you can't even remember what you killed, then yeah, that's less picky. Alright, let's heal up. And I think the reason I was thinking you get Rock Smash over in that other town is because you can... There are rocks to smash in that town to open up a shortcut. And there's an item you can get from doing it. Which I'll do later, I'm not too concerned right now. Okay, I don't feel like challenging that house right now because it's 4 trainers in a row. So we'll come back to that. A Machoke would be nice to have. Except I got rid of Supersonic, which would have made it easier to catch. This is kind of the other problem. Since I only have 3 Pokemon, they get much higher level than normal, which then makes it harder to catch more Pokemon. I'm glad I'm a higher level. Otherwise, that would have been really scary. Also, I disabled one-hit KO attacks. That was one of the options I picked. I could have had 4, but I desired to kill it. This is true. My bloodlust did win out there. What will we name Machoke? It apparently knows guillotine. And I do feel bad about killing that Blissey now. Oh, and the good news with Machoke, I turned on the option that makes it where trade Pokemon will evolve at a certain level rather than having to be traded. But I also turned off one-hit KOs, and they're in here, so there's no telling if that actually works or not. Draco Dracana says, what was the name of the old teacher from Karate Kid? I never saw Karate Kid, so I do not know. That was one of those things when I was a kid, it was everyone was watching it, but I never saw it. And so it's just one of those little cultural things that I should know but missed out on. Mr. Miyagi? I'll go with that. I'm just gonna go with Miyagi. Of course. Mr. That's a girl. So we will go with... thinking let's... Oh, I'm looking back at chat. You had the same idea, Miss Miyagi. Oh, and let me put the experience share on her. Oh, I think Steph is holding it, right? Yeah. Draco Draconis was going for misses, but still works. Yeah, this Miyagi's a independent single woman. Jam Bebsy, nah, this Machoke is a strong and powerful single lady who don't need no partner. Yeah, exactly. She knows guillotine. She can take care of herself. I'm a little worried about the bird. Having a grass type in here. I always found it a little strange that hyper voice actually causes the music to quiet down, like all sound to quiet. Oh, I'm also realizing I only had one earbud on, so there may have been more noise to it than that, and I just missed out. I only had the left earpiece on, and when Hyper Voice happened, it was just all sound cut out entirely. So I don't know if the right earpiece had sound to it. And I was just making that up. Will I give them a bit of my time for an interview? Yeah, we'll do that. Describe my feelings about the battle? How did I feel during that battle? I am tired. Lukewarm I was leaning toward. It's a big tiny bird. I'm a little worried. I think that's Sky Attack. Yep. I was hoping... I knew it had double resistance to that, but I was hoping it was weak enough that Rock Smash would take it out in one hit. Which, speaking of Rock Smash, there was also a setting in the randomizer that made it so that attacks have their... What's with all the tiny birds knowing Aeroblast? There was a setting that makes it where attacks have their power and effects from the newer generations. So normally Rock Smash only has a base power of 20 in this generation, but that setting makes it have 40 instead. Explosion would have killed it. Yeah. That would have killed someone. Jan Bebsy, you wish you had that setting on yours? Yeah, it's somewhere in there. I used the universal Pokemon randomizer. Could have actually used Leech Life. Yeah, Leech Life is nuts in the newer generations. I can't believe they bumped it up from, didn't it used to only be 10 base power? Maybe 20? And now it's 80? Do I want to heal up Wurmple? Explosion is indeed a guaranteed kill, and I am saving it for when we need that guaranteed kill. Oh yeah, we can catch something here. 20 to 80, you think? Oh, that's where the other person caught a nose pass. Yeah, I cannot believe that increase in damage to Leech Life. Especially since most attacks they made weaker. every now and then they would bump one up a little. Like tackle got a nice increase. I'm actually wishing I had not gotten rid of Supersonic now. But for Leech Life to go from 20 to 80 is wild, especially running into Zubats. Alright, what are we going to nickname this nosy child? Any suggestions? Booger? I think Booger is going to go straight into the PC though, once we get to another town. Thank you for the suggestion of Booger, Draco Draconis. Come on, Durnple, pull through. Jay and Bebsy, you really wanted to come up with something better than Booger, but nothing. Yeah, that's a tough one to beat. Vital Throw. I really like this moveset on Miss Miyagi. Draco Draconis gotta wipe that Booger off your team. Yeah, it is. It's a bit of a mess right now. Though a rock type could be useful since I do have 2 Pokemon weak to flying types. Jay and Bebsy. Even in a randomizer, there are some Pokemon that just aren't for me. You know, I've caught 2 of them. Yeah, That's kind of how I feel about Booger. I might give it a try, but I've never been a fan of it. Of course, I was never a fan of Dunsparce to begin with. And that's why, like, one thing I'm enjoying about the randomizer, because my first Nuzlocke which was Fire Red, I basically just ended up using a lot of gift Pokemon. And there's not much of a variety in Gen 1, so it was still easy to get ones that I typically picked anyway. So the randomizer is kind of fun since I don't really have that luxury and I can't kind of cherry pick ones that I like out of certain areas. Durnple's pretty much the mascot. Pretty much. I think for next stream I might need to put a big Durnple up in the corner or something. Draco Draconis Rock's a pretty solid type though. Yeah, like, it would be nice to have that coverage against flying. And fire. since it seems like fire keeps coming up a lot. I know it's an ice type, but it's under-leveled compared to us, and it's a ground type, so Needle Alarm. So I am considering Booger. How's... I still don't feel safe switching you in. Okay! It finally happened! I don't really have a good answer for this. Steph knows Crab Hammer, which at least hits neutral. And technically, Miss Miyagi hits neutral as well, but will take super effective damage from psychic attacks. I think we keep Garlic in and see how it goes. Gust? And there's what I'm really worried about. No! Got the attack increase as well. Yeah, this is... I'm not liking this. Dermple's tanky, so I think Dermple can take a couple hits. I think I'm out of healing, though. I think it's time. Sacrifice Booger. I don't have any... It would give me a clean swap. The problem is, I'm out of healing. Will Explosion even do the job? Well, its base power is 250. It'll get stabbed for 375. I don't know if the randomizer, that setting, removes the second effect, or the second effect of Explosion, which is that it cuts the target's defense in half when figuring out damage. Yeah, I think it removes it as well. I have a Lumberry, which I can use for healing, but it's only 30 health. Ugh. I think I'm gonna do it. I think it's time. I think I'm gonna get outsped, though. I probably would have been fine. I think that was a mistake. I'm really regretting using Explosion now. I actually feel sad. I'm also not liking that I'm about to be hit by Doom Desire. I think we heal in this case and try to tank it. Oh. What is with this hiker? Oh, that was nothing. Aw, welcome, Mrs. Linja. I know I'm late today, but that is no reason to kill Durnple. I'm sorry, but that's the punishment for being late to the stream. I will kill one of my own Pokemon. Alright. I'm sorry, Durnple. Nice blame shifting there. We know what you did. Mrs. Linja doesn't know what I did, though. Also, so Durnple is dead. I can teach Rock Smash to another Pokemon. Do I technically have to do that in this case since Durnple is dead? Is that a rule? Can I not use Durnple even for HMs now? Mrs. Linja, you have no clue what happened so far. Fill you in. So, we made our way. We were heading to the next town when we came across a hiker who was out for blood and sent out a Metagross that knew Meteor Mash and Gust for some reason. Hit Garlic with Meteor Mash and boosted its own attack. I was worried about Garlic being able to survive, so I switched in Durnple. Durnple got hit pretty hard. Oh, let me get the Quick Claw off of you first. So, I didn't think I would be able to switch anyone in safely, and I was out of healing items, so... Dermple took one for the team. I love that my grave is pretty much always the same size as my party, now that I think about it. Poor Dermple indeed. Draco Draconis, you say the basic rule is you need to release them, so no HM use. Yeah. That's kind of how I feel, but I'm also a little worried about, like, what happens if you get in a situation that you can't get out of because you need an HM. I'll have to look into that one a little more. For now, I'm not going to allow myself... You are so precious. I was not going to risk killing Togepi. Oh. Mrs. Linda says egg salad. Very well. And yeah, also with Dermple, if I ever somehow get emotes on Twitch, Dermple is going to be the first one. Draco Draconis, you're allowed to catch a Pokemon for the sole purpose of teaching it the needed HM, but you're not allowed to use that Pokemon in battle. That's good to know. JM Bebsy, at least you'll never be tempted to explode again. For now. Oh yeah, let's see what Togepi knows. Yes! Ha! In your face, JM Bebsy! In your face! We don't have just explosion, we also have self-destruct. I don't need that attack. This is the most dangerous egg salad. Hasty nature because it's ready to explode. One minute. I want to get a screenshot of this Togepi's moves because that is too good. Okay, I'm bad at this map. We already did. Oh, I never got... Oh! The map's not an item in this game. It's here. Okay, yeah, so we already caught something on this route. I'm also realizing I won't be able to catch anything in the desert because that's part of this route, right? Explosion? That's so good. Who do we have out? Mrs. Linja, I am so sorry about this Togepi. That's not good. Jam Bebsy, that'll teach me to open my mouth. Please open your mouth more and say... like... I don't know, like... At least you'll never be tempted to catch... a Metagross again. Mrs. Linja, can you hear me cry from across the ocean? Ooh. I do think I heard you. I did hear what sounded like a heart breaking into a million pieces. Oh, I could have left Garlic out. Right, they're only level 18. They can't take hits. Jam Bebsy, at least you'll never be able to catch anything amazing next route. This is true. Thank you for the wishes. Booger... I will at least try to keep Egg Salad alive slightly longer than Dermple was alive. That wasn't too bad. Half my team is dying, but we're alive. Let's see, Draco Draconis. You are also only allowed to do the HM Pokemon thing if none of the Pokemon in your team or computer is able to learn the move. Good to know. Draco Draconis, Egg Salad. I too like to live dangerously. I don't know if I'd say that's living dangerously so much as it is dying dangerously. Jam Bebsy, we're alive. Tell that to Dermple. I was hoping I could sneak by him. Well, maybe someday Egg Salad will get to tell that to Dermple. Blaziken? I was wanting to sneak by this guy since there's a place we can heal right up here. No! This might be it for Miss Miyagi. I'm pretty sure that's going to take her out. Yep. Jay and Bebsy, I think you're slightly behind. And I'm out of healing. I meant to go back and purchase healing items. It only seems like the stream's behind by maybe 5 seconds at most. This guy just has 3 Blaziken? Are we back to having the same number of Pokemon we started with? We won't be there until I only have 1. Unless you mean started today's stream with, in which case, yes. Oh wait, no. Wait. Did we have 3 or 4 at the start of today's stream? I'd rather go with the explosion expert. Raise it up. We're still up 1? That we are. Caught 2, killed 2. Let me think. It's at the beginning. No, we've caught 3 today. Because we caught Miss Miyagi, Booger, and Egg Salad. And we've killed 2. Oh. I saw caught 3, only killed 2. Only? Yeah. Yeah. This is easily the bloodiest Nuzlocke I've ever done. I haven't done that many. But usually, it's since I played them on my own time, I really spent a lot of time level grinding. Whereas with this, I'm going through at a quicker pace. I'll be back to fight you once we find a Pokemon in this area. But yeah, since I'm streaming, I'm going at a much quicker pace than I normally would. I will take that. Jam Bebsy, it's okay, this route is going to be a Scizor. Not exactly, but I am happy with what we found. Pineapple duck. Oh, I'm gonna have to weaken this, won't I? I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this without killing it. I'm gonna chuck one more ball, and if that doesn't work, I'll try to think of a way. Crab Hammer from Steph might do it since it has a double resistance. Oh yeah. Draco Draconis, don't forget to teach it Explosion. That's gonna be the first thing we do, obviously. And self-destruct. I still cannot believe that Egg Salad knows Explosion and Self-Destruct. That is so good. Also, with what I was saying about other Nuzlocks I've done, they were also not randomized, and I knew what to expect with each of them, so I really planned ahead. Alright, we need a name for Ludicolo. Anyone got any ideas? Pizza Hawaii. Hawaii won't fit. Ooh. I do like that suggestion. Pineapple pizza. This is an interesting moveset. Spore is really nice to have. Overheat, not so much. Let's go. Ooh, almost walked into that battle. I do like me a good pizza name. Jam Bebsy naming a Pokemon wearing a sombrero pizza. I like it. It's a good choice. Draco Draconis buy heals. Yeah, we really need to do that. I may avoid the trainer battles. Oops. And get to the next town to do that. Since it's a little bit of a walk back. I also want to raise up pineapple pizza. Yeah, there's... Nope. It's not too far to the next town, and I'm gonna be greedy and grab that item. I really hope that one of the TMs in this game ends up being Explosion. I really hope that the TM that's normally toxic ends up being Explosion. Since whether or not the Pokemon can learn the attack seems to be based on what the original TM was, not what the randomized version is. Or hidden TM10 hidden power would also be nice for it to be Explosion. Either of those, since so many Pokemon can learn them. The first time I ever played Pokemon Ruby, I was obsessed with getting all of the stuff you can from that guy by collecting Ash. Which the flutes he gives you... Oh, I could have had a Totodile. Anyway, the flutes that he gives you are really nice. And we actually already have a few of those just from finding them. Okay, before I even go to the Pokemon Center, I am going to stock up on healing items. We're still good on those. We're still good on antidotes. I'm gonna buy an escape rope just in case. Same with repels. I almost said we made it to the next town safe and sound, but that's not true. Also, I just realized the pun with this lady's name, since she made the storage system, and her name is Lynette. Lan and Net. Wow. Thank you for all that you did, Miss Miyagi. And everyone else was still alive, right? We didn't lose Booger, did we? Because I just healed up and I didn't think to check. Jam Bebsy, remember when I said if you make it to Lava Ridge? That is true. We still have a little bit to do before we get there. Including Team Magma. And I never got that either when I was younger, but I don't really think I knew what LAN was. I forget. Is there a person in here who gives you a TM? No. I think you can get one later? Draco Draconis, you haven't killed Booger yet. This is true. There is still plenty of time for that to happen. Mrs. Linja, you're disappointed that I don't remember who I so heartlessly tore away from my team. There's just so many that no explosion, it's hard to remember. Aw, baby pancake. There was a lot of bloodshed, and it was just difficult to remember. Speaking of which, I did put a death command in the chat. I haven't updated it since the end of the last stream, so it will still show... It's not updated with the deaths from this one yet. And JM Bebsy, wonder what move the Poochyena will be using? It's Endeavor. All his Pokemon ever does is Endeavor. But yeah, let's see if it works. I'm actually really scared here because Togepi knows explosion and self-destruct. And I'm worried that it's going to know those as well. It also took me a second to remember... Oh no, it's still alive. Interesting. It took me a second to remember that fairy type doesn't exist yet. So I had a moment of panic right after I picked Dragon Claw that it wasn't going to work. And even just then it took me a second to remember, oh yeah, it's not... Fairy type doesn't exist yet, so poison's not going to be super effective. And Mrs. Linja, I do legit feel really bad about Durnple's death. Because looking back, I think I could have played that smarter, and I think I could have gotten out of it without any deaths. The Blaziken also was not very smart for me to have Miyagi out against. Okay. Oh, I'm really excited. You'll forgive me if I promise not to kill anyone else. I can't make any promises, but I will do my best. I will do my best not to kill this Blastoise, though. Let's try and get in another Crab Hammer. I think we can take another couple more hits before we need to heal. That'll be my famous last words, though. Now we need to heal. Oh, I meant to use a Pokeball. All right. Gotta figure out a name for Blastoise. What's a good one? My brain immediately thought Blurmple. And looking at chat, I see JM Bebsy had the exact same thought. Super Soaker, that is also good. I don't think it'll fit. And like I said, my immediate thought was Blurmple. Oh, I forgot we haven't fought you yet. Jam Bebsy, stop reading your mind today. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Mrs. Linja, forgive me for forgetting, but I feel comfortable sharing my pronouns. Don't want to mess up. She or they is fine. And you are perfectly fine. Like, no worries at all. Aw, you're welcome. And I really will do my best not to kill anyone else this playthrough. Like I said, I cannot make any promises, but I will do my absolute hardest. Alright. Now let's look at the team a bit. It's not bad. think I have a slight preference for Blurmple over Pineapple Pizza, though. And I already have a grass type, and having Blurmple would be a water type. That'd be... So... I'll keep Pineapple Pizza around. I think my strategy right now is going to be to kind of focus on 3 at a time, and then once I've got 3 around the same level, start building up a 4th. Triple P pizza might be good to have in a box as a spare in case of a wipe. Yeah, this is true. I'll go with that. Teaches Egg Salad a second suicide move. Really, I'm trying not to kill any more Pokemon. Look, I'm doing my best, but they keep just asking for it. I'm trying to get Steph to level 29 as well, that way I can use a rare candy and go ahead and get Dragonair. Mrs. Linja, Robin won't wipe. Aw. I appreciate the confidence, but it's not my goal to have a wipe, but like I said, I can't promise anything. Oh, that was nice. Good job, Steph. Just please hit with Crab Hammer. Steph, that is great. You're not doing so well, though. I think this is time to heal. Where are my super potions, though? Oh, I went right past them. Okay, now... I was going to say I feel comfortable switching Blurmple in to get some experience. But my very first session, I did that with Tiny Bird, and that's how I lost Tiny Bird. And I'm not ready to take that risk again. I keep meaning to hit use and keep pressing check tag instead. Which also, like I said, we were going to hit level 29 with Steph. And now... Now I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Also, I'm glad you all have such confidence in me. Because I'm still feeling a little iffy about whether or not I'll actually be able to win this run. Draco Draconis, there's a bit too much goblin energy hanging around not to be prudent at this point. Yeah, I think... So Steph has infiltrated this playthrough via Steph, the Pokemon, whereas Sarah's chaotic energy seems to have entered the stream. JM Bebsy, you're 2 gems ahead and no one on your team is level 30 yet. Well, there's an easy way to fix that. First, you need to get half your team killed, and then you can focus on the other half. How does Dragonair or Dratini use Dragon Claw anyway? They have no claws. The same way they use Crab Hammer. Mrs. Linja, well, I remember Sarah being well prepared, but then a certain Miltank happened. Yeah, that Miltank, even if you prepare for it, it is still... It's still going to be a challenge. Jam Bevsy, got it, explode punchy, exactly. And here's Punchy. I will be amazed if it knows Explosion. I think there's a hidden item somewhere up here. Nope. I like how this fire guy uses ice types. I'll try using Blameful a bit. And I'll actually be back in just a moment. My cats have awoken, and they want food now. So, we'll take a little 5-minute break, and then I'll be back, and I'm not going to go too much longer after that, as it's starting to get close to dinner time here. But I'll at least try to get to Team Magma in the upcoming cave. I've returned and I'm about ready to start. GM Bebsy, say hi to Earl Grey, Benvolio, and Bread Possum for us. I will. I did. I also gave them some ear scritches. Earl Grey and Benvolio, not Bread Possum. Bread Possum's not home yet, but when she gets here, I will tell her that you said hi. Also, you might hear Earl Grey in the background. He's being a little noisy today. He sleeps half the day and then wakes up and wants my undivided attention. Which is part of why, like I said, I'm just gonna go a little bit longer, not too much. Because I at least want to get Team Magma defeated. That way we'll be good for the gem next stream. Thank you for being understanding, Mrs. Linja. Thankfully, he's sitting right next to me right now. So I can just reach down and pet him. And that's keeping him content. Good job, Blurmple. Why not? And that's why not to use Hydro Pump. I'm feeling a little iffy about a Weepin' Bell. Especially considering JM Bebsy's luck with them. Withdraw. Durnbull knew withdraw. For a little bit, anyway. What is it, Earl Grey? Aww, hot dog. I'm actually a little scared. I'm gonna send in garlic. Mrs. Linja, when everything starts to remind you of your lost friend, you know you made a mistake. Yeah. Blurmple knows withdrawal like Dermple did. Egg Salad knows explosion like Dermple did. There's a Blaziken, which, as we all know, it was a Blaziken that killed Miss Miyagi. Which I think will be good. Unless it uses, like, Cross Chop. Oh yeah, we're good here. As long as we don't keep missing. I'm gonna risk it. Ah, come on, Blurmple. That shouldn't be too bad. Mrs. Linja, your naming memories are still from the first Nuzlocke, so Hot Dog is Growlithe and Mankey is Meatball. Yeah, that took me a little bit with the new one to remember that, or it threw me off when they decided to name a Mankey Hot Dog. Now one of them just needs to catch a Growlithe and name it Meatball. I'm gonna top off Steph as well, just to make sure we don't lose anyone. Is this an item? Nope. But I know there's an item up here. Oh, and we can catch a new Pokemon. Oh, I want it. Starting it like I always do, throwing a Pokeball and hoping it works. It was meant to be. Aw, Flareon. Lysander of Team Flareon. Yeah, that could be a good one, Lysander. Go Robin, thank you. See? It's Go's strategy. Flamethrower. I don't think Flamethrower will fit. I am thinking Lysander. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Spicy. I do like spicy as well. Whatever the next Pokemon I find is, that will be spicy. Or pepper. What do you know? That's a very interesting moveset. Can anyone learn this yet? I never realized that they called Team Aqua Dingbats. Right there. Also, this guy's calling Team Magma a group of dangerous fanatics when he dresses like a pirate and wants to flood the world. Booger learning Sludge Bomb seems kind of gross. It comes out of his nose. Well, I mean, Booger's whole body is kind of a nose. So I don't think it has much of a choice there. Aw, it's just a Flareon cave. This would be a really good place to raise Blurmple now that I think about it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for catching that. I don't know why it captures the mouse. It's only supposed to capture the window and not the mouse in any way. There's probably a setting that I need to turn on to keep that from happening. I also noticed that in the stream layout that the rules, like right behind them, there's the rules again slightly smaller and offset, and I'm not sure why it's like that. You noticed it a bit before and was wondering how a cursor showed up on our TV. Yeah, it's on my end whenever I click back into the game. I forget that it shows up, but I think I can turn that off. I thought I had, but maybe not. Oh, I forgot there was a trainer here. But I'll try to have those fixed before the next stream. I really wish I had a flying type right now. I know I could have sent in Lysander just then, but I'm kind of worried about fighting attacks from this one. I just didn't want to be caught off guard with something. And it needs to level up a little more. Got a nice little fire, grass, water combo to watch each other's backs now, which is ideal. Definitely. I kind of, when I was younger and my dad helped me a lot with the game and, like, kind of taught me about raising multiple Pokemon and kind of switching them around so they could all gain experience. I kind of just got into a habit of always having a grass type, a fire type, a water type, an electric type, and a psychic type. And then the sixth one kind of changed depending on the game and what I felt like using. And it's to the point where if I try to use a team that doesn't have those 5 types on it in some way, it just feels wrong to me. Jay and Bebsy, fire and water you always try to have. Sometimes go electric instead of grass, though. Yeah. I find I've gotten a little out of always having a grass type just because it's not... I've kind of found that grass is one of those types that you don't really need it until you suddenly really need it. And that's usually when you're fighting a water and ground type, like I am right now. Mrs. Linja, your strategy kinda sorta always is to raise one Pokemon super strong and defeat everything with it. That was definitely my strategy for the longest time when I was younger. Which is why, like I said a couple streams ago, that with Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Red and Blue, and Yellow, a perfectly fine strategy is to pick Squirtle, or get Squirtle later in Pokemon Yellow, and only use it, just because it can basically destroy everything in the game. It is just that good. I thought there was an item up here. Jam Bevsy will have grass every game with Applin in it now, though. That is perfectly fair. Applin is a good apple. You always try to be underleveled for the challenge if you're not Nuzlocking. Yeah, I lost what I was about to say. Oh, yeah, I usually kind of do something similar. I try not to overlevel. Like I said, I always play in set style so that I can't change Pokemon whenever I knock one out. And in games that have the experience share, where it gives experience to all your Pokemon, one little thing I try to do is after each gym, I basically just change out my entire team. you've never played set, you might have to next time you play. It definitely makes a difference. Like I started doing it before I even started Nuzlocks, and it's just kind of been habit ever since. I remember you. This is where we lost Sternbull. Mrs. Linja, you don't play set, but you're usually distracted and miss which Pokemon comes next, so it's kind of the same. Yeah, that was... I would do that a lot on whenever I would replay the games, because I'd played them so much, I wouldn't completely focus on them. And would oftentimes miss what was about to be sent out. Makes things more interesting, though. Also, I was trying to think of who to use for this battle, and I forgot for a second that this was a randomizer, so I was thinking Garlic would not be a good choice because of fire types. And Team Magma is using Whale Lords. Interesting choice. Oh, I should have gone... Oh, I really should have gone to a Pokemon Center. Jam Bebsy, nothing worse than when you look away and look back to, would you like to switch? I have had many moments like that as well, Mrs. Linja. Now, I could go back to a Pokemon Center, but do I have any Lava Berries? Yeah. Because I really don't feel like walking all the way back. Jam Bebsy, you would have lost a Pokemon to Norman if you had played on set. Yeah, that's kind of the trade-off. That actually happened to me my very first Nuzlocke, Fire Red, during the champion battle. Except I was on set, but I needed to switch into a different Pokemon because the one I had was weak. But the only thing that would be... Everything was on really low health. So I basically had to sacrifice one in that case. Which ended up being my Sandslash. Let's see, Jam Bebsy, the last Pokemon Norman used was a Diglett, and you'd been using a fire type, would not have been able to switch. Diglett is scary. I cannot believe that they have Arena Trap. We're gonna try Lysander in this case. Luckily, I have that flute. Bone Rush? No! 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 Ah. 5 hits! I was so excited for Flareon. Because I'm even thinking about it, and like, I love Flareon, but I've actually never used a Flareon before. Mrs. Linja, I couldn't keep the promise. The promise I never made. You're watching this from bed? Aw, I am so sorry that that happened. You knew you should have gone to sleep already? Mrs. Linja, forget Dermple, this is worse? I guess to be fair with Dermple, that was my own fault. But I did say that Dermple was going to go out on my terms. That though, why did it know Bone Rush? Why did it hit 5 times? Alright, well, I'm going to try to end this on a high note. Here with Maxie. And try not to lose anyone. Also, the Firegrass Water Triangle is gone now. Magma Leader Joe. Also, I really like the team leader battle music in this game. Your triangle didn't last long either, Jam Bebsy. Ugh. Joe will pay for this. I'm a little worried about this Cloyster, but the only thing I can really switch into safely is Blurmple, and Blurmple doesn't have anything good for it. We're just gonna hope it works. Gen 3 leader music was always your favorite, Jam Bebsy. Did not enjoy it in the remake. I don't even remember the what it sounded like in the remake. Also, I like that Joe uses ice types. Half of which were water. I don't remember too much about the remake. The irony that Joe uses water/ice. Yeah, I think this is why he's trying to expand the land, because he can't find enough fire and ground types. Also, why am I still using a dragon against an ice type right now, knowing that it's weak? I don't know. But this will probably teach me. Yep. This is going to be a long battle. Especially since Muddy Water does not have good accuracy. Mrs. Linja, too much goblin energy. Agreed. I can't even make an excuse for myself using stuff so long just then. Wall rain, the counter to the fire, grass, water triangle. Yeah. And your starter and both randomizers you lost. Aww. And Maxie stole it from you. But yeah, that's definitely why, like, with some exceptions, the water type usually, out of the starters, has the advantage over the other two because they have access to so many ice attacks. Alright. Well, we thwarted Team Magma. However, they thwarted Lysander. Team Flareon. I'm gonna go back and give Lysander a proper burial into the PC. And then that is going to be it for today. What a tragic day. This was the bloodiest day of the stream so far. I've lost count as to how many deaths there were. I'm gonna have to go back and check through the video so I can update my tracker. I still cannot believe that Sneasel knew Bone Rush. No more Wednesday streams. I mean, Mondays and Fridays haven't been any luckier. Goodbye, Lysander, leader of Team Flareon, leader of our hearts. You will be loved and missed. Oh, but I need your experience share. I thought about giving it to Booger, but I'm still on the fence about Booger. Alright, well thank you all for tuning in to this little surprise stream. And surprise number of deaths. I'll let you all get to sleep. I'm sorry about ending it on such a bloody note. But I'll let you all know when I'll be back. Friday is looking like it might be really busy with work. Hopefully not. Plus, OSA is still supposedly streaming as long as things aren't too bad. So, I'll let you know. And if I do stream, it'll be early afternoon. Well, early afternoon for me, but a few hours before they stream. So. Don't forget to say hi to the cats and possum. I won't. Or I won't forget. I will do those. But again, good night, everyone. Hope you're able to rest well after that